Hey folks, Sega Sonic fan back here. So I just finished reflashing my T-962A with the new custom firmware. Check it out, it's very cool. But I'm actually going to reflash it, I'm going to do it all over again for your benefit. You can see how it's done. So I'm going to turn everything off and I'm going to go through the utility and how it works. And yeah, hopefully this will help people stumbling through this like myself. This is the adapter I'm using. There it is, all hooked up. And then I used a breadboard for the reset and ISP pins. I have ISP and then reset here, and then I have two grounding wires. And that's it. This yellow is also a ground hooked up to solder to the ground of that programmer. So go ahead and turn it on. Again, make note of what I have disconnected here. The 3-pin connector is not connected. Doing it this way with all these disconnected, make sure that your oven is not on while you're programming this. That became a problem for me the first time doing this because I wanted to make sure the oven wasn't damaging things while we were trying to figure out the programming, me and my friend. So I use the Philips LPC 2000 flash. This is the GitHub by Unified Engineering, which gives pretty good instructions for the flashing process. And I'm a total noob with this stuff, so hopefully we can get through this together. So the first thing you do is you plug in you turn on your T962A, and then you plug in through a USB to your 3.3 volt. Don't forget to set the jumper right here to 3.3 volt logic, very important, or you will probably blow it up. So that's the first thing you do, is you move that jumper to the 3.3 volt setting, plug in through USB, turn on your T962A, download the LPC 2000 flash utility by Philips. Also go to this page here with the instructions by Unified Engineering, flashing the LPC21 controller. And so you go down here and it'll tell you a lot of the basic settings. I had a friend compile the firmware for me. I'll try to upload that and share it with everybody. But you browse and get your file there, get the file name. Then you got to find out what COM port your programmer is on. I opened up Device Manager here in Windows, and if you look at ports, COM and LPT, it's on COM 3. Right? Simple enough. Go back to your controller, set it to COM 3. Over at your crystal frequency, it talks about this in the web page, set it to 11059. That's important because that's the crystal frequency that the microcontroller operates at. And let's just click read device. It'll say reset and press OK. Don't worry about that. And let's scroll down, make sure I'm doing each setting correctly. Okay. Then it says flash the new file. Actually, I have two of these open. I should probably close one. So then we go here and we have the hex file uploaded. So we go to upload to flash. Cannot communicate with the test board. Oh, well that's because I didn't actually enter it into bootloader mode. Duh. So I'll go over here and we ground the ISP first. Then we ground reset. Then we remove reset from ground, and we remove ISP from ground. Now we should be in the bootloader mode. So read the device, upload to flash, and you'll see it progressing there. Give it a little bit of time to do its flashing stuff. So not too hard once you know what you're doing. Took me a little while, but Hopefully this video will help other people out there not make the mistakes that I made. It's definitely a lot less hectic not having the oven on while this is doing this. Less nerve-wracking. And if we look over here, you'll actually see both the green lights flashing there while it's programming. And now it says upload completed. So if you want, I think this last part's optional, but you can go ahead and ground reset, and you should get a beep, and then your new firmware is installed. Check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff with this. You can control the fan speed, and there's videos around of all the settings this thing does. It's really cool. One of the best thing I think is the debouncing software debounce that it has for the buttons, because that was annoying before. And you get all these great profiles to select from as well. And it's going to say no connection, 31 low temp set. So I have to plug everything in to actually give it a full test. So I'll do that now.